The first generation of AI governance was built for a quieter kind of system. Most AI sat alongside people as an analytical aid, not an operational participant. So, governance concentrated on the things you do before deployment, model development, data quality, fairness, privacy, validation, and approval before go live. That made sense at the time. The systems mostly recommended. People retained visible authority, and once deployed, a model ran inside stable boundaries. Governance could afford to be a set of review cycles and periodic checks. Autonomous agentic systems break those assumptions because the decision and the action now happen together, continuously, faster than any review cycle. By the end of this module, you will be able to supervise an autonomous system as it runs and tell continuous assurance apart from periodic audit. Runtime governance is the answer to that change. It is governance that operates while the system operates rather than before it starts and after it finishes. Pre-deployment review still matters, it is just no longer enough. Runtime governance adds the part that was missing. The boundary enforced on every action as it happens, the live signals watched as the system runs, and the standing ability to intervene in the moment, to tighten, pause, or pull back without waiting for a committee. It is the same governance the earlier modules described, now given a clock that matches the system's own. For runtime governance to be real, it needs somewhere to live in the architecture. That place is what we can call the control plane. In older enterprise technology, governance and operations sat in separate domains. Operational systems ran the business. Governance reviewed outcomes. Audit examined evidence after the fact. That separation worked while systems were predictable and decision authority sat with identifiable people. The autonomous enterprise collapses that separation. When systems decide and act on their own, governance cannot sit in a separate room reviewing afterward. It has to sit in the path of the action. The control plane is the layer that does this. The single place where the limits are set, where every consequential action is checked against them, where the activity is observed as it happens, and where a human with authority can step in. It is governance moved from the side of the system into the line of the system. It would be easy to read the control plane as an engineering concern and hand it to a platform team. That is a mistake. The control plane is where the institution's intent, the boundary, the tolerance, the named owner becomes enforceable on a running system. Who can change its settings, who is recorded when they do, and who can use its stop control are governance questions, not configuration details. A control plane scattered across separate teams, configuration files and prompts is not control. It is the appearance of control, and it fails at the moment it is needed because no one is sure which setting actually governs the behavior. The discipline is one governed surface, owned, observable, and answerable. Next, why this turns audit from a periodic event into something continuous.